Well, the Nintendo 3DS is officially dead. My name is JuniorAlexanderLeiva, aka Mr. Awesome, and here's 10 reasons to avoid the Nintendo Switch Lite. But before we start this video, I don't want you guys to think I hate the Nintendo Switch Lite, because I don't. So please get that through your heads, because last time I made a video like this, I got a lot of hate. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and notification bell for more 10 reasons videos, especially if it's on the Nintendo Switch. Number 1. A Switch that can't switch. The Nintendo Switch Lite isn't the same as a regular Nintendo Switch. The console doesn't have TV mode and tabletop mode. You know, the main selling point of the Nintendo Switch is switching from playing on the TV then to a handheld with ease. But with the Switch Lite, you can't do that. And that's basically the main feature of the Switch. You know, why would you call the Nintendo Switch Lite a Switch if it can't switch? I know it's for marketing purposes, but at least call it something else, like the Nintendo Stay or something. The only feature it has is the handheld portion of it, so might as well call it Nintendo Handheld. That doesn't sound right. Well, this is great for those individuals that don't own a TV or, you know, just don't like to play on their TV. This feature alone is perfect for them. But me personally, it makes me want to skip out on buying this iteration of the Nintendo Switch. Because, like, I like to play on my handheld, but if it's like a game like Mario Odyssey or Breath of the Wild, I pop in it on the TV and enjoy it there. And especially if it's for streaming, because you can't really stream a handheld console without major modifications. Number 2, AC Rumble might not be a highlighted feature for the Nintendo Switch, like the whole switching aspect is, but, you know, AC Rumble is a great feature on the console. And playing games like Super Mario Odyssey, where the AC Rumble is important for finding hidden secrets like coins or even power moons, is essential to 100%ing the game or having a good time. Even in Super Mario Party, a game that just came out, there's a rhythm in the game where you gotta, you know, feel the rhythm of each creature, and that uses HD Rumble, and without this, you really can't play the minigame right. And that makes you realize that owning the Nintendo Switch Lite won't be like owning the definitive Nintendo Switch, because you're just getting the essentials. This is basically the Nintendo Switch Essentials Edition. It isn't the definitive edition, it's the Essentials Edition. Hopefully, the Switch Lite at least has regular Rumble, because so far, no Nintendo handheld up until this day has Rumble built in. And I'm not talking about those cartridges that have Rumble, I'm just saying like built-in Rumble. Like, I can't even... Did the Vita have Rumble? I have no idea. The Vita's not even a Nintendo console. It's a PlayStation console. Number 3. Horrible launch colors. Nintendo. When the Switch Lite got revealed, I saw these colors. I was immediately turned off. I was hoping I was going to see at least 2 extra colors, you know. Nintendo has this rich history with colors. Look at the Game Boy Color, look at the whole Game Boy line in general, the DS line, even their Joy-Cons have nice colors to them, and I expected, once I saw these ugly colors come up, I was like, bet, they finna get the ugly stuff out the way and bring the good stuff. But no, you know what we saw? We saw boring gray, trashy turquoise, and PP yellow. Like, come on, Nintendo. You could have easily went jungle green or see-through gray, like the Nintendo 64 and Game Boy Advance respectively. This is such a missed opportunity that Nintendo, I really hope you rectify soon. Like, you know how you got the special edition for the Pokemons? Let me get that special edition Game Boys edition, please. Number 4, no kickstand. Another reason, albeit small, one reason to avoid the Switch Lite is the missing kickstand. And believe it or not, some people take their Switch out in public and play their Switches with their friends in tabletop mode. And if you ask me, the Nintendo Switch Lite takes his luxury off, and honestly, Nintendo, you could have added it in. It takes little to no effort to mold the case with a kickstand. None whatsoever. Yeah, I know, the workaround, you could put the Nintendo Switch behind like books or in front of books or something. But is that really the Nintendo experience we've been accustomed to? Is it really? Huh? This isn't the Nintendo... Is this a Switch experience? At least make it switch from handheld to tabletop mode. Number 5. No IR motion camera. Alright, so something I seriously thought that Nintendo Switch Lite was going to have was the infrared camera. Like, come on, this little feature is really cool. I was dumbfounded when I found out my right Joy-Con had a camera inside of it. Imagine the possibilities of games such as WarioWare, or, you know, even Super Mario Party, or any future Mario Party can use with it. And seeing that it's cut for the Nintendo Switch Lite, I don't see the feature getting any treatment besides what we got it for in 1-2 Switch and God knows whatever game it was. But it was such a cool concept that Nintendo could have easily rocked with it. Even Labo was using it, and Labo was using it pretty good. I guess the infrared camera is only going to be a feature that the OG Switch owners get to enjoy. I mean, look, have you ever played 1-2 Switch and eaten all the sandwiches? They might not taste good, but victory sure does taste good. Now that we're at the halfway point, here's a quick reminder to hit that like button. You know, let's hit 25 likes. I know some of you might feel a little butthurt because I'm bashing the Switch Lite, but just know, as a Nintendo fan myself, I'm doing it without, you know, without being blind, because I love Nintendo and I only want the best for them. Number 6, game compatibility. Get this, all Nintendo Switch games aren't compatible with the Switch Lite. While some of these games can work on the Nintendo Switch Lite, that doesn't mean that they'll be 100% playable. Like, you're gonna be missing some features here and there. Just think of it like this. Think of like going to a burger restaurant and ordering a hamburger, but without the bun, you order it with lettuce. At that point, you might as well just order a salad with like steak in it, because that's basically as close to an analogy I can get for a console. And what I'm trying to say is buy the OG Switch because all 100% of the games are compatible. You're not missing anything. With this, you are. Imagine how sad you'd be if you buy a game like Super Mario Party and you can't play it right on your handheld Switch. One example of a game not working, which I'm sure it's not going to work, is the cardboard sensation of the nation. Number 7, Nintendo Labo. So, when Nintendo Labo got announced, we were all confused. Even I was. But that didn't mean the Labo wasn't a cool thing to own for kids and man-children. And seeing Labo introduce lately VR to the Nintendo Switch is a cool concept. Like, I was playing Mario Odyssey VR. I don't own a Labo, but I was pretending to own a Labo. It was pretty cool. Like, I want all the Switch games to have VR. When is Mario Kart gonna get VR? It's such a cool concept, and seeing that the Switch Lite has a smaller screen and, you know, it's smaller in general, and the controllers aren't detachable, this means that the Switch Lite's Labo experience, 1, won't be as immersive as it could be with a regular Switch, and 2, if you want it to be immersive, it's gonna cost money. You're gonna have to buy a Switch Lite, the Labo cardboard stuff, and Joy-Cons. Nintendo, make Labo Mini at least. Number 8, cramped hands. The fact that the Switch OG has small controllers and people's hands still get cramped, like mine's, after a while, like I'm just like, I don't want to play anymore. And you know, the Switch Lite's gonna be a smaller console. To me, shows that it's not gonna be a viable option for those folks who have big hands, cause their hands are gonna be cramped. Number 9, rumors of a Nintendo Switch Pro. So around the time the Switch Lite was rumored, the Pro was also being rumored a little bit before, but you know, it was around the same time. And as you can see throughout, you know, the passage of time and all that, the Switch Mini was revealed to be a Switch Lite. And this, at least to me, could be an indicator that the Switch Pro can be on the horizon, possibly for next year. And don't rule this theory out just because I'm saying it and I only have 5,000 subscribers and I don't have no type of clout on YouTube. I'm just saying this because of history. Remember the Nintendo 2DS? It came out 2 years after the Nintendo 3DS, right? This is basically the Lite version, right? Just think of it like this. Nintendo 3DS came out 2011. 2DS came out 2013. 2 years. Regular Switch came out 17, Switch Lite 19. Now think of it, right? After the 2DS 2 years later, the new Nintendo 3DS line came out, right? That's 2 extra years. So hopefully, if history proves us right, the Switch Pro should roll around in 2021. But obviously, I wanted to roll around in 2020. But that's just me. Number 10. The OG Switch is a 2-in-1. Earlier in the video, I established that the Switch Lite, being a handheld only console, is a reason to avoid the Lite version. But to be honest, the more I think of it, the better the deal the regular Switch really is. I mean, look, you get both the handheld and home console experience on the go or at home. And as a social person, you know, I'm very sociable. I like to have my friends over for Super Mario Party, Mario Kart, or Smash Brothers. And we can enjoy that on the TV, and I have that luxury of putting my Switch onto the dock and onto the TV. But if I were to have a Switch Lite, I can't do that. My friends would be asked out. We would all have to clutter together just to look at a little ass screen. The only way I can see the Switch Lite being a console people would buy, because it's a budget Switch, if we're being real. It's a budget Switch, and I can see this for like a kid or something. Like, I'm considering buying this for my nephews. And my nephews watch this video, please don't count. Unless this video makes bank, I'm gonna buy the Switch for them if this video makes bank. But this video will be dedicated to them if it makes bank. Or, you know, as I can see people buy it as a second Nintendo Switch as opposed to being a primary one. So, like, you know, 2 people like to have two of everything. You know, I know two people with 2 phones and 2 computers and 2 cars. You know, so on and so forth. They got money; they could do whatever they want. But let me ask you this: are you gonna buy a Nintendo Switch Lite? If so, what makes you want to buy one? I completely understand if you want to buy one. It looks pretty cool. I would consider one if Nintendo decided to launch a see-through variant like the Game Boy Advance ones. But for the time being, that ain't happening. Shout outs to my current YouTube members. You guys put that pizza on my pepperoni. I love you guys. I really do. Make sure to buy your very own Mr. Awesome merch and be part of these good-looking individuals on screen. And as always, thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed my 10 reasons. I want to hear your 10 reasons down below in the comment section. If I see 10 completely unique reasons towards the Nintendo Switch Lite, I'll make a follow-up video. If you haven't already, drop a like and hit that subscribe button for more Nintendo Switch related videos. And as always, stay golden.